There are some mysterious forces hidden in our universe that are extremely massive. Those powerful objects do not emit any light, but still their influence is so strong that it cannot be ignored. What if I tell you that those mysterious objects are spread throughout this entire cosmos? Your surprise will increase even more when I tell you that those objects are not black holes. In fact, they are stars that we cannot see. Yes, stars. They are so massive that they even bend the space around them. But even then, we can't see them with normal eyes or any conventional instrument. This thought is really terrifying. We have spent centuries mapping the stars, and we've always thought that what we can see is all that exists in this universe. A civilization may have built a megastructure so huge that stars look tiny by comparison, absorbing all their energy. Those mysterious stars are nothing else but stars hidden inside a hypothetical Dyson sphere. And the theories related to this will really scare you. Today we are going to dive deep into these mysteries. We will explore those theories which say that a certain civilization has captured stars using advanced technology. From that terrifying civilization to those mysterious stars that disappeared in the blink of an eye. This journey will amaze you. So let's embark on a long journey through the cosmos. Come, let's search for those mysterious hidden stars and Dyson spheres. Let's see what mysteries are hidden in this infinite universe. Our perception about invisible stars is that stars constantly emit radiation, shining with light, and we can detect them anywhere in our galaxy. Even now, our telescopes have become so powerful that we can see stars hundreds of thousands or even millions of light years away because of their glow. No matter how dim they are, but what if a star is completely invisible even while being right in front of our eyes? Some scientists believe that there are many stars in this universe that are completely dark, cold, and trapped by some great force, which we have neither been able to see nor understand until now. Invisible stars, also known as invisible stars, are often called dark stars as well. These hypothetical objects do exist, but they are never detected. Those objects do not emit light like our regular stars, which makes it impossible to see them with our conventional telescopes. Some theories say that they are actually stars, but they are surrounded by a dense cloud of dark matter which makes them invisible. It's really scary that such celestial giants are wandering in our universe. Very massive and very powerful, yet completely invisible. Another group says that these invisible stars have come under the control of extremely advanced technology. A technology that is completely beyond our understanding. Now, there could be several reasons behind doing this. Second, super advanced, whether it's to hide from cannibal civilizations or to harness all the energy of those stars. But still, the mysteries of these invisible stars are beyond our understanding. If these dark stars really do exist in this universe, then they could even change the shape of our universe. Or maybe they have played a major role in shaping our local universe. With their powerful gravity, they are affecting the motion of space and even our galaxies. And it's possible that we are even seeing their effects, but we just aren't realizing it. But still, the possibility of these invisible objects existing raises many big questions. Could there be some hidden systems in this universe, like planets, and even entire civilizations could also be orbiting these objects? Could studying these large objects help us answer humanity's biggest mysteries, like the question, are we alone? Is our universe filled with stars, civilizations, and even advanced civilizations that want to remain hidden from us? These invisible stars are challenging everything we think we know about the universe. If they really do exist, then there must be something hidden within them that could be beyond our imagination. Imagine these Dyson spheres. An advanced civilization so powerful that they can harness the entire energy of any star. For us, this might seem like science fiction, but for scientists, this idea gives birth to the concept of the Dyson sphere, an imaginary megastructure that is built around a star to utilize all of its energy. This idea was first introduced to the world by a scientist named Freeman Dyson, and this concept represents some of the most advanced civilizations on the Kardashev scale, which can capture an entire star for energy consumption. A Dyson sphere can be a massive shell around a star, a series of rings or satellite arrays that completely cover the star. By doing this, that advanced civilization could meet its energy needs. Every scale starts to fall short. It's not just about building big mega structures, but about creating such a system that captures every photon coming from that star in such a way that the entire star disappears so that no observer in this universe can see it at all. The most thrilling part of this theory is that if Dyson spheres really exist, then detecting them is almost impossible. This raises many big questions. What are those civilizations that are consuming energy on such a large scale? How much more advanced do they want to become? And what is their purpose, which has brought them this far? Those civilizations would be not just thousands, but millions of years ahead of us in terms of technology, with technology that we can't even imagine. These civilizations could exist even in our Milky Way galaxy. Just imagine if such civilizations are hiding right next to us. It's fascinating, but it's also terrifying. Some of our scientists are already searching for faint infrared signatures in this universe so that we can find signs of the existence of a Dyson sphere. Some people believe that these structures were mainly built to hide stars and even entire civilizations from other civilizations. We will only be able to see them when they want us to. In this way, the Dyson sphere challenges our understanding of technology and our understanding of life in the universe. Dark side of Dyson sphere. Just imagine the construction of such a Dyson sphere that could even cover a giant star. Here, we are not talking about a single structure. Rather, their engineering would be so incredible that it would make even our imaginations seem small. Building a Dyson sphere would require unimaginable resources. Where would those civilizations get so much material, for example? Even if we use the material from all the planets in our solar system to build a Dyson sphere, it would still make up less than 1% of the Dyson sphere. So, how many planets and solar systems would those civilizations have destroyed to build a complete Dyson sphere? And for that, their precision, planning, and technology are beyond even our imagination. Who knows? There might be places in our universe where survival means just hiding. It might have become necessary for them to hide their power source from civilizations hungry for energy. They might not want to come to the attention of civilizations more advanced than themselves because they see each other as a threat. That's why, like us, they don't want to make contact with anyone. From here, we also get a solution to the Fermi paradox question: why advanced civilizations are not contacting us? Building a Dyson sphere is truly an engineering marvel, but it's nothing less than a warning bell for us, and it's a danger that we can't even see no matter how hard we try. Here, the question is also, what great power is it trying to hide from, and should we do the same? Are they watching us? As we look deeper into this universe, the mystery of Dyson spheres and invisible stars only deepens. Scientists around the world want to reach a conclusion on this topic, and that's why they are searching every corner of the universe, hoping to find even the smallest clue that could provide evidence for the existence of this advanced structure. Astronomers are seeking evidence of a Dyson sphere with advanced telescopes and infrared detectors, in the hope that they might find some strange heat signature or an unusual pattern of energy somewhere. which could reveal the story of a star hidden behind a megastructure like a Dyson sphere. Although scientists have already observed some anomalies before, those stars that were already quite dim suddenly disappeared from space. The area around them was found to be colder than normal. So are these observations giving us hints about a Dyson sphere? Searching for a Dyson sphere means looking for answers to questions that scare us. Is there a civilization out there somewhere that's watching us or keeping an eye on us? Are they hiding behind layers of advanced technology, observing us like we're in a zoo? Where everything is already predetermined? This case of the hypothesis makes us wonder, are we really alone in this infinite universe, or is the truth something else? Is it something that we consider just a hypothesis? A normal day in July 2025. The Gemini North telescope built on Hawaii's Mauna Kea volcano is gazing at the sky. Suddenly, a faint blue glow appears on the computer screen. The scientists were amazed to see this. They had found something that could perhaps be the key to solving a centuries-old mystery. There was a lot of speculation about Betelgeuse that this giant star could soon end in a supernova explosion. Recently, a decrease in its brightness was also observed, and we kept waiting and waiting. But on this date, nothing happened as we thought. This star remained a mystery. But the recent discovery that brightness, actually it belongs to a companion star of Betelgeuse. That is, a companion star which scientists had almost given up hope of finding. This is a discovery that not only uncovers the mysteries of Betelgeuse, but also changes the story of those stars in the universe, which we have created by looking at the stars in the sky. So let's embark on a mysterious journey of the Betelgeuse star today. Betelgeuse, shining in the Orion constellation, is the 10th brightest star in our night sky. It is a red supergiant. Its size is so massive that if it were placed in place of our sun, it would engulf the orbits of Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Its diameter is about 760 times larger than our sun, and it is 87,000 times brighter than the sun. Just imagine if it were in our solar system, how much more radiation we would have to endure. But its specialty is not just its size and brightness. In fact, Betelgeuse is a variable star, which means its brightness keeps changing over time. These changes have intrigued our scientists, have puzzled astronomers for centuries. But then, in 2019, Betelgeuse did something that caught the attention of the whole world. Its brightness suddenly dropped by 30%. This was called the Great Dimming Event. At first, scientists thought that maybe Betelgeuse was at the final stage of its life, and soon it would explode as a supernova. A supernova is so bright that it can shine in our night sky for months, as bright as a half moon. We waited, and maybe for the first time, we were about to witness a star dying. But nothing happened in 2019, nor in 2020, and not even in 2021. Gradually, scientists shifted their focus from the theory of it becoming a supernova to studying it more deeply. Then they found out that this dimming was probably caused by a large cloud of dust, and maybe this cloud originated from the surface of Betelgeuse itself. This cloud of dust blocked the light of the star for some time. National Aeronautics and Space Administration's images showed that this was a kind of stellar burp. That is, the star expelled a large amount of gas and dust, which later cooled down and formed a cloud that blocked the light. But this discovery was only answering one question. The Great Dimming of 2019 was another long 6-year cycle in Betelgeuse's brightness, which still remained a mystery for scientists. This cycle couldn't be explained by the star's internal pulsations. So what was the reason behind this mystery after all? At that time, we didn't have any solid evidence for this. But in July 2025, scientists made a discovery that has almost solved the mystery of Betelgeuse. With the help of a special instrument called ALOPEC installed on the Gemini North telescope, scientists observed a very dim, that is, faintly shining companion star of Betelgeuse, which was named Sivara. If we understand the meaning of the name Betelgeuse, in Arabic it means the arm of Al-Jawza or shoulder of the giant. So the name of this newly discovered companion is Sivara, which means her bracelet or bangle. This name is absolutely perfect for this star because it is orbiting around Betelgeuse like a bracelet. Sivara is 6 magnitudes less bright than Betelgeuse, which means it is millions of times dimmer than Betelgeuse. Scientists estimate that its mass is about 1.5 to 16 times that of our Sun. This is a pre-main sequence star, which means it has not yet started hydrogen fusion. You could also call it a stellar baby, which is still in the early stages of the process of becoming a full-fledged star. When it starts hydrogen fusion, it will become an F-type star, which will be brighter and heavier than the Sun. The most surprising thing about Sivara is its strange orbit. It orbits just 4 astronomical units away from the Betelgeuse star. This distance is 4 times the distance between our Earth and the Sun, but still less than that of Jupiter. We've already talked about the size of Betelgeuse. If it were in our solar system, it would extend all the way to Mars. So you can imagine just how far its massive outer atmosphere would extend. Sivara, Betelgeuse's companion star, actually orbits within Betelgeuse's atmosphere. This is such a strange thing that scientists had never seen before. Every 6 years, Sivara passes close to Betelgeuse and it completely disturbs the star's outer atmosphere. It creates turmoil there, causing gas and dust to come out, which sometimes blocks the light. And this was the reason for the great dimming event of 2019 because of Sivara's orbit. A 6-year cycle is observed in the brightness of Betelgeuse. This discovery not only explains the behavior of Betelgeuse but also shows how such red supergiant stars behave with their companion stars. It was not easy to find Sivara. Betelgeuse is so bright that seeing any dim star near it is next to impossible. Just imagine, this star is 87,000 times brighter than our Sun. Even powerful telescopes like the Hubble Space Telescope and Chandra X-ray Observatory couldn't see Betelgeuse's companion star. But National Aeronautics and Space Administration, as senior research scientist Steve Howell and his team used a new technique. As it's called speckle imaging. In speckle imaging, the telescope takes pictures for a very short time, that is, just a few milliseconds, so that the disturbances caused by Earth's atmosphere can be bypassed. With the help of Gemini North's 8.1-meter giant mirror and the Alupec instrument, scientists took thousands of such pictures and combined them using a special algorithm. This allowed the intense brightness of Betelgeuse to be removed, making it possible to see the faint glow of Sivara. This picture was taken on December 9, 2024, exactly at the time when previous studies had predicted that Sivara could be found at its farthest point. Although the confidence level of this discovery is currently 1.5 sigma, scientists usually require 5 sigma so that the discovery can be considered completely confirmed. Sivara's location and timing match previous study predictions. That's why scientists consider it nearly confirmed. Currently, Betelgeuse is a red supergiant star, and there's no doubt that it is in the final stage of its life. It is only 10 million years old, but its massive size forces it to burn its nuclear fuel very quickly. Scientists estimate that it will explode as a supernova within the next 1 million years. But Sivara's future might take an even more dramatic turn. Sivara is so close to Betelgeuse that its gravitational pull is slowly drawing it in. It is estimated that in the next 10,000 years, Sivara will either be absorbed by Betelgeuse, or if Betelgeuse becomes a supernova before that, it will be completely destroyed. This is a strange pair. One star is at the final stage of its life, while the other star is just being born. But neither of them has time. Apart from these, the gravitational interactions between Sivara and Betelgeuse also affect Betelgeuse's rotation and mass loss. This helps us understand why Betelgeuse rotates so rapidly and why its outer atmosphere is so unstable. The discovery of this companion star, Sivara, will help scientists understand whether other stars like Betelgeuse also have similar companion stars. This discovery could also aid in understanding spectroscopic binaries, pairs of stars so close together they are hard to distinguish individually. Scientists will get the next opportunity to observe Sivara more closely in November 2027 when it will be farthest from Betelgeuse. At that time, we will gather information about this star again using instruments like Gemini North and Alope. This will not only confirm Sivara but also help us learn more about its mass, temperature, and its orbit. Betelgeuse has always been a center of attraction for astronomers and common people alike. Its red color, massive size, and its place in the Orion constellation make it a shining jewel of the sky. But the discovery of Sivara has made its story even more thrilling. A giant star and its tiny companion are performing a cosmic dance together. And this dance is not only unraveling the mysteries of Betelgeuse, but it's also giving us a chance to peer into the depths of the universe, and nature itself is giving us the opportunity to understand and learn about it. From 2009 to 2013, National Aeronautics and Space Administration's Kepler Space Telescope studied thousands of stars in this universe, whose light was changing due to planets or other celestial bodies. At the same time, in 2015, an astronomer named Tabitha Boyajian and her team noticed a star in this data. That star also seemed just like the other stars floating in this infinite universe. Astronomers named it Kepler Input Catalog 8462852, which the world knows as Tabby's star. At first, this star didn't seem special, but then suddenly this star located 1,470 light-years away in the Cygnus constellation blinked. First, its brightness decreased and then increased again. This wasn't a gradual and steady dimming that could have been caused by a planet orbiting it. Not at all, this was completely different. There were proper sharp dips in its brightness. It seemed as if some massive and irregular object was passing in front of it. Could it have been a planet? Definitely not planets. It was much dimmer compared to any star. So, was it a dust cloud? Probably not, because dust clouds aren't that dense. So what was it that blocked so much light coming from that star but still didn't leave any trace behind? Soon, several theories started emerging in the scientific community about this, each one more surprising than the last. But then an idea was put forward and no one could deny its possibility. A Dyson sphere, what if that star was surrounded by a massive structure? A megastructure built by an advanced alien civilization to harvest the energy of that star? A gigantic Dyson sphere. As people all over the world were sharing their thoughts on this event, they started to realize that they weren't just studying a star here, rather they had found us. They were studying evidence that showed we are neither alone in this universe, nor are we the first to build a massive structure in space. There is someone who learned to play with the laws of this universe long ago. In today's video, we will explore the world of alien megastructures and see if there really are civilizations in this universe that can build anything they want. What do their megastructures look like, and can we detect them from Earth? And most importantly, if we do discover something like this, how will it affect our place in the universe? What? Will they get upset with us? Let's find out. Just think, there must be a civilization that exists in this universe, whose energy needs must have increased so much that even their own planet can't fulfill their energy requirements anymore. So, to secure their future and preserve their technology, that civilization must have started drawing energy directly from their star, which are the ultimate source of cosmic energy. And this is where the concept of alien megastructures comes before us. such colossal structures that are designed on an unimaginable scale to harness stellar energy. The most iconic example of such alien megastructures is the Dyson sphere, which was introduced by physicist Freeman Dyson in 1960. You can imagine a Dyson sphere as a very large shell or a huge rotating ring or even a massive swarm of satellites, which is orbiting the star just to capture all the energy coming from that star. We can't compare the scale of these structures to any structure present on Earth. These are powerhouses spread over millions of miles, harvesting billions of times more energy than all the power plants on Earth combined. But the Dyson sphere is just the beginning, a giant revolving around a star. The ring's concept is even more fascinating. Scientists refer to it as the Niven ring. With its artificial gravity, it can generate a habitable ecosystem on the inner surface of the ring. This ring would have so much landscape that an entire civilization could be sustained here. Here on this ring, everything can be managed according to our needs. Advanced alien civilizations, they must build such structures so that they don't have to search for rare combinations like being in the habitable zone of stars and habitable planets. They can make any star they want their home. However, even beyond this, there are some really strange things that exist. Some megastructures that can turn entire solar systems into a computing network, with which they can even create artificial black holes for power and manipulate every fabric of space-time according to their needs. Although these ideas sound quite fascinating and they are correct according to our theoretical physics, they are far beyond our technological progress and imagination. According to the Kardashev scale, these large megastructures seem possible, because every type of civilization will definitely build different types of megastructures for their energy needs, just like us. For example, a Type 1 civilization just like us will only be able to use the resources available on its planet for its energy needs. A Type 2 civilization whose energy needs will be much greater than Type 1 will be able to harness all the energy output coming from its star. And then what will Type 2I do? It will have learned to control energy on a galactic scale for its energy needs. It would have adapted the entire system according to its needs. But such possibilities raise many big questions. If such alien civilizations really exist in this universe, would they be billions of years ahead of us in terms of technology? And in such a long time, would those civilizations have developed so much? They would be so advanced that their science would seem like magic or a miracle to us. For them, stars wouldn't just be celestial bodies, but they would see them as fuel or tools. After thinking about all this, scientists don't believe that these mega structures are just a product of our imagination or merely theoretical concepts. They are convinced that such mega structures must exist somewhere in our universe. And if that's the case, then why haven't we been able to detect these gigantic structures yet? So what are the signs that can confirm the existence of these mega structures? Searching for such alien mega structures in this universe is like looking for shadows in the dark. It's definitely difficult, but not impossible. If such large structures exist, then they must be leaving behind some faint but unmistakable traces in this universe. And if our tools, that is, our advanced telescopes, are able to detect these signals, then we will be able to understand the behavior of stars even more deeply. The most promising way to search for alien megastructures may be to look for irregular light patterns. When a planet passes in front of its star, the light coming from that star dims after a certain period of time. We call this phenomenon a transit, but a large alien megastructure blocks the light coming from the star in this way. Where all planetary rules are left behind, they dim the light coming from the star by a significant amount. There's a sharp decline in brightness, and every time we see uneven dips. This was the reason why Tabby star completely baffled scientists. These strange fluctuations in the star's light almost convinced astronomers that around this star, an alien civilization built a megastructure. Another way to detect these megastructures could be to look for waste heat. Just like our power plants on Earth radiate heat as a byproduct, large megastructures that are absorbing the energy of stars would do the same. It's possible that they would be emitting infrared light. And that's why astronomers are using infrared telescopes to scan the corners of the sky so that they might get a signal from a star whose brightness isn't completely natural. However, we haven't achieved any concrete success in this direction yet. After this, some gravitational anomalies occur. Massive structures like Dyson spheres and Niven rings can even distort the movements of nearby celestial bodies. Their powerful gravity will even change the orbits of planets and many moons, causing them to behave very strangely. By carefully studying all these things, we can confirm the existence of these alien megastructures. Sometimes we also find stars that shouldn't even exist. Scientists saw something similar in 2019, a black hole star system that wasn't aligning with our current stellar models. However, this system wasn't a megastructure. Rather, this system shows that some strange observations can lead us to groundbreaking discoveries. But still, an unsolved puzzle is giving us some clues. The WOW signal was detected in 1977, a mysterious radio signal that was never heard again. Although it's not confirmed, many scientists suggest the possibility that this signal might have been sent by an advanced civilization. So could these megastructures have been built for some other purpose as well? Like a transmitter that's sending evidence of its existence in all directions throughout space? Who knows? Maybe they're sitting there desperately waiting for someone to reply so they can hunt them down. We've only just begun to explore the universe, so right now we have only a few ways to detect these megastructures. What seems undetectable to us today, as we advance technologically, these mysterious things will start to be revealed to us. But what if we actually discover an alien megastructure? What it would mean for us? What would they be? Should we celebrate this discovery of ours, or will fear be our only option? The discovery of an alien megastructure. An alien megastructure. If we humans manage to do it, then surely it will be one of the greatest and most memorable moments in human history. And then maybe it will change the way we look at our universe. It will force us to, when we start questioning our own existence, our thoughts about the nature of intelligence and the future of civilization may completely change. They have been imagining about emotions, but finding a megastructure would be such evidence that we wouldn't be able to ignore it even if we wanted to. Not only would we know that we are not alone in this universe, but we would also realize that they exist. At the same time, it would also confirm that the limits of technology are far beyond our imagination, and that some civilizations have reached there long before us. It is also possible that this discovery could start a scientific revolution. Only these megastructures could reverse engineer it. These questions will remain a part of our research for decades, if not centuries. This could lead to new discoveries and take our humanity to new heights. But not all of their outcomes will be positive. If such advanced civilizations exist, then there are many possibilities and many questions as well. What if they don't want to reveal themselves? The scariest thought is that if we've discovered their megastructure, it means they've known about us for a long time. Are they ignoring us, or do they see us as a potential threat? The Fermi paradox is what raises this question for us. It seems like, why haven't we found any intelligent alien civilization yet? Although their existence in the universe is more likely, these megastructures could provide the answer. Either they must have destroyed themselves with their own technology, or some other more powerful civilization wiped them out, or maybe they reached a certain level. This discovery could become a major reason for our human civilization, and it might even affect the messages we send to them. Apart from this, there's a science hidden behind this discovery and these megastructures. If these megastructures actually exist, that is, these reveal the purpose of those civilizations. We might also get a glimpse of their vision regarding technology and the surrounding space. Now, as human civilization solves this puzzle, many things will start to become clear to us as well. Our universe is not as calm as it seems to us. In fact, in this universe, there is plenty of evidence like this, which is waiting to be seen and heard. Friends, what do you think about alien megastructures? Be sure to let us know in the comment section. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and enable the bell notification